what you got, just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. Boom, boom. Just give me that. Give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Stand to attention, I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's a 2nd and 9. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
There he goes, inside the 30. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play for the Panthers. An even 40 yards.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Hawk 70. Hey, check that, street.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. Higgins sent in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Hurt, hurt. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stick with him again. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Now, faking the give. That one complete to Leggett. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now.
Now a give on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Back to the air one more time. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's a toss as they look to run.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
3rd and goal.
Check, check.
They'll run. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down. They'll look to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, hey. Drop those swing, go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They face 2nd down and 7. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check. Riggs. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the move, past the 40. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Let's go now.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's down at the 3. What a run. Now it is 1st and goal. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll go with him again. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10.
Set, Bobcats. Set. Go.
This drive will start on the ground. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A throw there, caught by Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 1 quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 17. Joshua starting to kick off for the Rams.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He fields it at the 8. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught by Harrison right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Hey, check that, street. Check smash,
Handoff here, up the middle. And this will be a Panthers first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. He's got his man. That's Leggett. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll stick to the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, Your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll run. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Let's go.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Not much. 2nd and long coming up.